Hey folks, how's it going? I hope you're well. I'm Duncan, this is channel DunksterBricks, and welcome to this, another city update and railway update, mainly on the track. First announcement is memberships are open, so there are 3 groups now that you can join the channel if you want to. There's Guard, Driver and Signalman. Guard is early access to videos and emojis and things like that, and also at the moment there's sort of like going to be some exclusive videos included in the Guard level. Driver is exclusive videos, and Signalman is a live stream, monthly live stream that will be scheduled at a point if anyone joins that level, and secondly just to make sure that the schedule fits with time zones, because it could be different time zones to the UK, which I am in. So there you go. So memberships are open. I've got to say a quick shout to Brick Trains. He is already a member. He joined at the Guard level. So thank you for your support, Joey. That's really good. Thanks. And yeah, I've already seen the emoji pop up and the little membership kind of icon that I created for stuff. So that's really, really good. It's just good to see. So thank you very much. But first off, again, quick haul. I got the Creator Noodle set, the Noodle shop. So I now have noodles for the town and everything like that. So that's going to be really good. I love these 3-in-1 Creator sets. They're really great. Yeah, I got it from a little toy shop in the next town across from us, sort of in East Kilbride. It's called Toy Town Outlet. I've never heard of it. It has this real feel of a sort of a local little toy shop. It's quite nice. But yeah, they have stores, it looks like, across the UK, but I've never heard of it before, but it's cool. It had like 15% off as well. So the retail price on this was £40 and I got it for £34. So really, really cool. But we'll go through the updates as well for the railway. So I've only managed to just about work on parts of the railway just to start, yeah, getting things ready to move over to the table where the camera is at the moment. That table is a bit of a mess, but I've managed to get the path of the track correct anyway at the moment. So I still need to work on a bit of the slope that I've been working on. The slope in the last main video on Saturday was actually it was lots of separate pieces, but I've joined up the top row of bricks, Technic bricks, so there is a constant slope now, which will allow me to put track on it, so it's not kind of, there's no difference in levels between the supports. So that's really, really good. That obviously needs a bit more work, and I need to complete that slope so it goes all the way down to the bottom. Hopefully I've got the angle just about right so I can do it, but it seems to be quite a nice slope, quite a nice gradient, I suppose is the correct way to put that. So that's really good. I'm happy with that at the moment. Of course I need to add landscaping and slopes and the greenery and stuff like that, but I'll work on the structural stuff first. The second thing I've done is I have modified what was the purple baggage car that used to be with the smaller purple carriages, and I've made that into a red baggage car, modified it a little bit so it's a slightly, I think it's a couple of studs lower, the roof, because the old one was a lot, it didn't match up with the carriages as much as it does now. So I've modified that, turned it red, and it's now a baggage car for the Red Emerald Knight, or the Ruby Knight as people call it. So I may eventually build a baggage car for sort of the scale of the Pullman cars that I've got, the bigger Pullman cars, but we'll see how that goes. But for the moment, the Ruby Knight has a baggage car and it is right behind the tender, which is where it's supposed to be. I got told off when I did a video a few years ago and had the baggage car at the end of the train and not behind the tender of the engine. So I've got it in the right place this time. So that's really, really good. Yeah, and another thing is I'm building sort of like a little radio tower. I'm just trying to work out where to go. It's going to be sort of like a, yeah. I've ordered some bits from Bricklink so I can get it the right colours and everything like that, and it's going to be a solid colour, but there's going to be a little radio mast, a little high sight somewhere once the hills start happening, and then I don't know, I just thought it would be quite a fun thing, see how it goes. One thing that I did find is when I was building the track, and I was working with the 4D Bricks switch tracks, And I was going to use these and reuse them and be all responsible and make sure I was reusing stuff. And I've realised, well, when I was doing it, unfortunately, the part of these don't actually line up with the studs of a Lego base plate. So I've had to, so I've ordered some DunksterBricks stuff that's on its way, of which I've ordered a left and a right R40 switch, and that comes with ballast. So I've got ballast coming, and I've got some R40 ballast coming for sort of curves as well. The curve track that I'm using just on this part of the layout is now all R40. So with the ballast, that should make things easier just for the sort of the sloped curves and a lot of the curves going round and coming back into the layout after going over those tables. So that's really, really good. Yeah, it was, I was looking at DunksterBricks stuff a lot lately, and I'd kind of gone through loads of different shopping lists, but this, I finally got the track laid out how it's going to be. So I'm quite happy that I'm quite pleased that I didn't buy earlier, because it would have, the track would have looked completely different, because obviously the tables have moved around, everything like that. And I think, yeah, now I know how it's going to look. So that's good that I've got the track coming, because I can now, because then I'll be able to lay the tiles that I need to in order to get sort of like the ballast and the curves looking correct. Beforehand, I was going to have to sort of like make the ballast for those, for the switch track myself out of all the Lego bricks, but I just wouldn't have had anything to fill it in. And now I know that some of this doesn't line up with actual Lego. It would have been pretty much impossible to do and make it look good. So that's unfortunate. I mean, I can still use these in parts of a layout where it doesn't have to connect to any Lego plates or anything like that, but yeah. One extra thing about the track that I've managed to do this week is because it's now laid out that the inside track it is complete, so it means that I can run a train. So there'll be a train running at the end of this video, probably the Ruby Knight will do. Also, the reason the slope is as high as it is due to the new freight train. I needed to make sure that the car transporter on the new freight train could actually go around the track with a car on it. Otherwise, well, I wouldn't be able to run it. So that's why that is so high. And I think that car transporter is probably the tallest thing I've got. The other thing that was higher really was my GoPro 360 camera, and that was always clipping things previously. But I think that yeah, I think the car transporter is much higher than this. So yeah, just having a look and comparing those two on the track, and the car transporter is quite a bit higher. So there you go. Yeah, I'm glad I'm building this now after the freight transporter, the freight train is come out, because otherwise everything would be lower probably. I wouldn't have put bridges or tunnels that high. So that's something that's, well, there you go. That's why the slope has to go up as high as it is, and all the bridges that will follow, that are going over the track, will be as high as they are. So there you go. I've worked on the slope a bit. I will do some further work this weekend, hopefully, on that. I've got a new baggage car that is an old baggage car, but reskinned and slightly redesigned, so it looks a little bit better, and I'm happier with the way the doors work and everything like that. And also I've got Noodles, so that's really fantastic, and a little mock of a radio tower. So things are slowly coming together for the railway. It's going to take a bit of time, but yeah, it'll make progress as I move forward, and as I slowly manage to get things done and get parts ordered. I almost bought the Lion Castle, but I need to look at that. It would be nice, because there's, at the moment, with VIP access as well, you get the Forestman Hideout, which I've just bought anyway, but so it would be good to get another one of those. But there's a VIP pirate parts pack or something, and you get sort of like, I think it's 103 bits, and it's all to do with pirates. So that would be kind of cool to get as well, but I don't know. My priority is landscaping at the moment, so I'm like, do I buy that, or do I just get bricks to do landscaping, but I haven't even done the frame yet. But it's yeah. Oh well, I don't know. Choices. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for your support, and I will see you in the next one.